Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Comic Fire, and welcome back for more Drakengard 3. The last episode we started Branch C, and in this episode, we're gonna continue it and hopefully find some way to fix Mikhail up. At this point in the game, I would recommend getting Strength and Defense potions. Strength potions because, well, Defense potions because the enemies hit like a fucking Mack truck at this point of the game, and sometimes you slip up. And Strength potions because the faster you kill something, the less time it has to hurt you. Also, for certain damage sponge bosses, it's nice as hell. Of course, when you would most want to use them, you can't, but, like a lot of, side missions, which that episode is coming up very soon, actually. Should be 3 after this is when I'll cover every side quest in the game, because that's survivals. Survivals will get their own episode after... Fuck it, we'll worry about that later.
If 2 and 1 are both in the city, that'll save me some killing time.
Yeah.
Let me help you out too.
Sure. Fly up and scout ahead, okay?
Nice hitbox there.
You got it.
Nice Freedom Unite hitbox there. Which if you're ever here from Stage Master 15's channel, you might notice me saying a lot.
You're just a big old cupcake, Z. You know that?
Kinda want to show off Freedom Unite for the channel, but I don't think you guys would enjoy that. Plus, I still don't have a good way to record my Vita yet. And I know I can't really emulate Freedom Unite too well. Or I can, it's just, I haven't tried to record with it, so I don't know what the frame rate drops are going to be. They already dip when it comes to recording Dragon Quest IX for too long, which you think I'd be able to handle Monster Hunter, nonetheless do a series on it.
Even Lady 2! If only Zero would bow to Lady 2's divine wisdom! Lady 2 is indestructible! Invincible!
We have evidence to the contrary. Fuck imps, by the way.
Lady 2 is with us all! It's alright. Everything will be alright.
So, viewers, I want to take this opportunity to ask you, how are you enjoying the LP so far? The reason the uploading schedule has been sporadic is because sometimes I have trouble inspiring myself, because sometimes I feel like my commentary is lackluster. So I'd like to know if you believe that as well. If not, great, I'll feel a lot more confident, but don't lie to me and say, like if you think it's bad, don't lie to me and say, yeah, let me know. Yay, 10 undead. I love it. It's super fun. This is the gameplay I enjoy in my video games. Yeah, spears are definitely not built for taking on undead.
There are a lot of undead around here.
They're likely recycling the bodies of fallen soldiers.
Perhaps this is yet another symptom of Lady 2's absence.
Man, I hate when they just go slightly out of the range of your kick rush. I want to say it's the worst thing in the world, but that would be hyperbole. I hear her say things I just don't hear when I'm playing it on the TV. I'm always surprised. I feel like I'm missing out on part of the game. It's because I don't turn my TV up too loud when I record. Because the whole reason I do post-commentary is so I can record at weird times. Also, for this series, live commentary would not work. At least with this, I can focus without having to deal with this, without hearing me slamming the square button. Remember my Zone of the Enders LP? Does anyone remember my Zone of the Enders LP? You could hear the square button throughout the entire thing. I really want to redo my first Zone of the Enders LP now that I have a way to make it look like not crap. So I recorded the thing on a fucking Dazzle. People even remember the Dazzle was the worst thing in the world. I want to believe that's the reason my FF7 LP didn't take off. Not that every single YouTuber and their mother has done Final Fantasy VII. No, it had to have been the Dazzle's fault. Nah, that's why I canceled that LP. It was just on a hiatus until I realized that if I kept that up, I'd be shooting my channel in the foot. Oh, so parrying it also removes the spirit. I forgot. I think I recorded this like a month ago. Been very lazy lately. Yeah, it was about a month ago.
Who are these guys?
Such fanaticism resembles the withdrawal symptoms of certain medications.
What, so they're addicts? What are they addicted to?
Their song, I'd imagine.
And now we have sort of a sinister.
The power of her song also vanishes, thus leading to the sad state of affairs before us.
Mankind.
Pluck the rotten flower from the face of the false.
And now we sort of see one bad thing about the intoners. Clearly we're not just dealing with a bunch of pretty perfect sisters who saved the world. No, what happens when they decide to stop singing one day?
There she is! The future.
So we have somewhat of a reason as to why we're killing them, but still not a totally convincing one.
No! I don't want to die!
You will not die, my child. You will be the foundation upon which Lady Two builds a better
I'm
world.
sick of those
Your
imps.
faith is left. Your blasphemy will be punished.
I want to be surprised that they're treating the intoners like basically angels or gods, but they did straight up call them angels in the beginning of the game.
Don't look so happy. Just do what you're here to do already. And when you're done, get some rest.
Thanks, Mom. I'll kill the heart.
I wish there was like a certain spot on an enemy that would just
I'm
deal
gonna rip
certain
you
damage.
apart.
Like if you just tap, as one viewer said, like, boy, that surfer in one episode just took a ton of meat shots with a spear and he was perfectly fine. Like if you decided to take the shot and start stabbing at the head, like if it would deal twice as much damage without that weak point symbol, that has to appear for the extra damage to be taken. It'll certainly make meat shield or fucking damage sponges
Fear
more
our
bearable.
enemies have picked up on Lady Zero's weakness.
Weakness?
Your dislike of performing the same task over and over and over again.
Who asked you, you freaky dimp?
Real mature, Zero. I don't think I learned about spear rushes until after Branch C the first time I played the game, so fighting those with... I think I took a sword and shield with them actually, took forever. Or I used combat bracers, that was it. Because I thought their punch rushes were the end-all be-all of DPS. Oh, to be young and foolish.
Dragons devolving? Disciples abandoning their intoners? A branch this strange merits very careful study.
Well, that voice sounded familiar. Wonder who that could have been. But the game does just kind of sneak her identity up on you. Can't feel like it's something that was either, oh, once a woman, 40,000 G, white base material. Oh.
A symbol of loyalty from me to you, my lady. May our mutual enjoyment endure for all time, and then some.
Nice, and we got both of the weapons.
Yeah, maybe feel free to thank me now. I mean, I have been rather helpful.
When I say the names of what we get, I use it as a method to sync up my audio and video. It's not just to say, clearly you're blind, you have to see this or hear this. No, it's just a helpful trick I use for editing, to make editing easier. I believe I changed, yes. Because usually I equip the Once a Woman sword. But this time around, I chose to go with Moonfire, and I'd highly recommend using Moonfire until later in the game. You'll know exactly when to stop using Moonfire, but for right now, oh mama, it's good. We SMT now? I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I can't help but feel like something was lost in localization as to the identity of Mystery Lady.
Update. Significant anomalies have been observed in the group of singularities centered around Zero. Mikhail, meant to be the group's harmonizing factor, has devolved and demonstrated other anomalous behavior. Both the intoners and their disciples seem to be entering unstable mental and emotional states. I shall continue my investigation, keeping an eye out for any signs of a full collapse. M5110, E0020, DM. Begin recording.
Back in the Cathedral City. Thanks for showing me that. I never would have figured it out. See, look at how fast it is, and it's got a ton of damage. More than Zero's blade certainly had. It's perfect. Even with Zero's blade's buff against intoners, I still feel like Moonfire's a superior weapon at this point.
These guys are hopeless.
I know. Can't even make fun of them.
Such a pitiful sight.
Commoners so often pick the wrong person to devote themselves to, you know?
And another time, another world sent. This was your fault. This hits me a lot harder than it might hit some people.
This is quite the conundrum. It's hard to come up with a pithy retort when you can't even understand what they're saying.
I don't know, the idea of totally losing my mind and turning into like a babbling idiot or a vegetable frightens the hell out of me, and seeing it happen to others, even in a video game, is something that still a little skeeves me out a slight. Of course, now there are imps, so I no longer care. If they could turn into babbling vegetables, that would be lovely. I feel like Gray Cerberus doesn't accurately portray how annoying or powerful this thing is.
One of my sisters must be big with dogs.
Disgusting.
I'm here to help.
Yay!
Good. Just try not to push yourself.
Ooh, that ate up most of my HP. Good thing I got this healing crap. God, fuck these imps.
I got a doghouse for you in hell.
Nice comeback, Dito. Or given that it's not really a comeback. Because there wasn't a come on that the Cerberus said. I do so enjoy this game's OST. I just enjoyed this entire composer. He did the work for Nier, too.
Kill you,
And don't remember his name, but I believe it was something Okabe. I could be wrong.
You can't run forever. I will find you. And when I do, sisters, I'm gonna tear you apart.
I was reading about Steins Gate earlier, so I just have Okabe stuck in my head for the wrong reason. Or is that even a character in Steins Gate? I forgot. I bought Steins Gate on sale, and I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet. The idea of a gigantic visual novel frightens me. Just finished Zero Time Dilemma, give me a break, guys.
Get that fucking curse off my dragon! Two.
You must die.
Oh, just into the thick of it then, yeah? Anyway, just summon Mikhail here. Don't worry about getting the HP you get from beating Sue without her.
I must go to her.
And pop your potions. And enjoy the clearly recycled sound effect. And don't really bother with intoner mode against intoners, because, wow, I don't know why I still haven't learned that.
Shit! I want my dragon back. I want him back. And I want him back now!
Lady. Two.
She's been consumed by her son.
Again? Oh no, she wasn't consumed by the first time. That was just an assumption you made during check.
This is all my fault. If only I hadn't left her.
You don't seem to have an issue with taking her down right now.
I suppose I can at least end her misery.
This isn't like you at all, Sant. Never thought I'd see you sympathizing with a whack job intoner. Well, I guess one weirdo attracts another.
See, strength and defense potions really help here.
Damn you!
Though just in general, 2 goes down pretty easily here. Very prone to being stunned.
Could you die now? I mean, like, really die?
Here goes. Tell us. How's this feel?
Lady Two. What is this?
It's a trap! Run!
Was this always her plan? What divine punishment?
Don't act so goddamn happy, freak!
Yes. I'm here now.
You think an explosion enough to turn them all into a fine pink mist would also probably would have hurt Mikhail and Zero, but I don't know, I really like that scene. Even though it kind of skeeves me out, because
Zero.
Very, very bloody, very
Let's go.
violent.
But everybody's... They're all...
Killing two didn't break your curse, so I have to kill one. I have to kill all the intoners.
But I can be okay like this.
Like hell you can. One's going to pay for this. For everyone.
Zero.
The squelchy meat moving sound always just give me a little stomach turning. But we're all alone again. No more intoners. Just us and one. No more disciples. One's brother probably lurking elsewhere in the distance. He only shows up in Branch A, no spoilers. What a white base material. Get 33,000 G, another white base material, and the final Knell, the best spear in the game. The strongest weapon in the game. Once fully upgraded. As far as you can upgrade it at this point, the spear I currently have equipped is just the slightest bit stronger, actually. I didn't realize that and still did a lot of pre-recording using a level 2 final Knell, but I don't know, I was just so excited to have it. Even if comparatively it's nothing special, it's just a pike. But I don't know, it helped me out so much earlier in my first run that I have a soft spot for it. Anyway, I'm gonna catch you all next time. Hope you enjoyed the ending of Branch C.